Hey guys, so if you just saw my last video about light pollution, that was just one of the two narrowed down topics that I chose. So my second one is ocean exploration and research. Again, I listened to a few TED Talks and I wrote notes, and so I'm just gonna give you an overview of ocean exploration and research. So one thing that they said that really stuck out to me and kind of shook me was that more people have been to space than they have to the bottom of the ocean. Like, that's so crazy to me because we live on the same planet as the ocean, and we have better maps of Mars than we do of the ocean. What? That's crazy. I don't think that's how it should be. I just don't agree with that. In one of the TED Talks that I watched, it's called The Astonishing Hidden World of the Deep Ocean. I will link that below, by Robert Ballard, and it was given in 2008, so it's kind of older, but they still had some really, really good points. He said that in 1 year's budget for NASA, they could fund 1,600 years for ocean exploration. That's so much money! Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, we're spending so much money to explore space, but we can't spend the same amount of money or split it up evenly to explore the planet we live on? Huh? Okay. So they said that most of the southern hemisphere is unexplored. Again, this was in 2008, so times have changed. There actually have been 3 times where humans have been to the deepest part of the ocean, which is kind of crazy. Sorry, my phone. So there's been 3 times that people have been to the bottom of the ocean, the deepest parts of the ocean, and there's this one guy, his name is Victor Vescovo. He gave a TED Talk and it's called What's on the Bottom of the Ocean. This was in April of 2019. So this is a more recent TED Talk that I listened to. I will also link that below. But he said that, so he built this machine basically to withstand the pressure at the bottom of the ocean, because that's the biggest issue right now, is just that there's just so much pressure at the bottom of the ocean that it's so hard to get technology and people down there. But he built this machine out of titanium and all, super scientific, super cool. I'll go into more detail about that next time. But with this machine, he's been able to go to the deepest parts of the ocean multiple times with 2 people in the machine. That's cool. And one thing he said that kind of makes me quake, he said that every time they go down, they discover 3 or 4 new species. That makes me wonder what's actually down there, because he showed this video in the TED Talk, and it was this new jellyfish that they didn't know existed. I know that's just a jellyfish, but think about other things that are down there. Nobody knows. I can't wrap my head around that. I just can't. One other thing that he mentioned, this was so cool. My jaw dropped when he was talking about this. So he is using that technology in the Black Sea right now. And so the Black Sea has no oxygen in it. It's the biggest sea full of hydrogen sulfide. And it perfectly preserves shipwrecks and people. So they are literally taking people out of the sea that have been in shipwrecks, and they're able to get their DNA off them because they're perfectly preserved. That's so cool. Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. That's cool. That's really cool. And if you don't think so, you're wrong. Just kidding, you're not wrong. No, you're wrong. Yeah, so that's just kind of the basic overview of ocean exploration. I honestly kind of think I'm leaning more towards ocean exploration than light pollution, because I think this is super cool, and like I feel like I could talk about this. Light pollution, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting, that's, yeah. But like ocean exploration, I'm like, yo! Anyways, so uh yeah, I will post an update on which one I choose and then more details about it.